As a practitioner, I've been a physical therapist for, 31 years now. It's insane to me to see the progress that you have made. From the point of watching you over the course of about an hour on Christmas Eve morning, I watched you tank, and I knew exactly what that was like, and we talked a little bit. I've watched people do that. But to watch your energy improve so quickly in a month is just remarkable. And I love the combination of this. In particular, there were some things that we've done on you that I haven't even let a lot of the public understand about using our device. Would you go through and show them the work to wake up the abdominal region?
Absolutely. This is the tuner. And I usually just turn it on the vibrate mode and turn it to the highest setting for that. And then I start at the toes every morning, and I scrape just between each of the toes, kind of like flossing. And then I scrape the bottom of the feet. This used to be incredibly tender. This is when my daughter wanted to tackle Sharik the first time. It's because he was going after the bottom of my feet. It doesn't bother me at all now. And then I start working my way up on the leg, either side of the foot, on the calf. And I'm putting on a fair amount of pressure, not really digging it in. I'm not being soft and gentle with it either. So I'll do that on either leg. I'll also work my hands in the very same manner where I'm flossing between the fingers. The hands, the back of the hands, the arms.
How much time will you spend doing this scraping each day?
Scraping itself, 5 or 10 minutes. The whole procedure with the tuner, between a half an hour and an hour, depending on how long I wear the back. I do my torso. I have my wife do the back, which is still a little tender sometimes. I do the head, the neck. So basically, I'm just really scraping the entire body down with this.
What's your understanding of why we have you do that?
What we're trying to do is to really wake up the vagus nerve. Well, it has been damaged in me. It could have been a neck injury instigated by the years working above my head that looked like whiplash damage. Vagus nerve is the main communicator between the stomach and the intestines and the brain, and there's been so much focus lately on the stomach being the second brain because of its important role in hormonal regulation, and that all happens through the vagus nerve. But most of what I'm doing with the scraping is just waking up those nerve endings and getting the vagus nerve to send a stronger, clearer signal.
That's pretty much it. The vagus nerve stops down here at your midline, and it goes to all of those major organs, and people might look at you doing that on your feet and they might think, well, how's that connected? But the way it's connected is the messaging that the vagus nerve draws and brings up to the brain. Over 80% of the vagus nerve's messages are to the brain, carrying messages about the organs, about the body. So when you're scraping at the feet, and those nerve messages are carried up all the way to the brain and the cerebellum, it's like giving the brain a calibration, reminding it where the feet are. That's one of the fastest ways to take away the dizziness, is to give you a sense of where your body is in space. And it helps orient the inner ears and the eyes, and it's part of the messaging that helps that vagus nerve feel like, I don't have to worry about everything else. I can just take care of producing all the chemicals that are going to make Ben's brain work right.
I don't understand a lot of the science behind it, but I know it works.